honey. Oh, you this morning. You're a good doggy. Yes, you are. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Come with me. Let's go see how everybody's doing. Gotta go put more medicine on Mr. News Moose. No. Moo. We gotta go give him some more med. So let's see what we got here. Rosie's food is soaking. This is what we need for Mr. Moosta. Not pleasant, poor baby. I know, sweetie. I know, sweetie. Hold on. We'll get you taken care of. I know, this isn't great fun, but there we go. Okay, can you step out of the way, please? Come on. Walk. Good boy. All right. How we managed to get so much on me, I don't know. Hello, Robbie from Duluth. Hello, everybody. I should just go and utilize my stuff in here. Okay. We might not have a good connection. So I might have to start this over if my connection doesn't shape up, which is par for the course. Happens all the time. It will not, it goes live, but it doesn't work well. So we'll see what it does. So we're gonna go feed Rosie. Hello, welcome. If you're new here, welcome. We're gonna take care of some horses here. Yes, I'm doing better. I got sick and then I got my diverticulitis on top of being sick. So I have a cold, and you can probably still hear it in my voice. I have a cold, but then I got sick on top of that. So I'm on like day 2 right now of not eating. So I'm very hungry, but I feel better, but I'm just very, very hungry. And I can't probably eat the rest of today. And then I'll have to wait till tomorrow. Moo, I called the vet. I sent the vet pictures because they said, well, we don't need to come necessarily, but send us pictures of what's going on. They told me that the Desitin was the best treatment for his nose. His nose is sunburned and very badly because of the medication he was on. It caused his skin, his white skin, to be very sensitive to the sun. So he has a severe sunburn, and they told me to keep putting Desitin on it, but it looks like it's healing up, and keep putting that on there. But they said it looks like it's healing up really well. So I'll show you. It's all covered right now because I just did it, but it's like crusting over. I know, honey. She is ready to eat. Look at her. I have to get this into the pen for just her because otherwise Little John tries to eat it. She is ready to eat. Oh my gosh. I know, honey. We're getting more fall-like days here lately. And so it is, all the horses have the zoomies a bunch and are like crazy because it's starting to feel like fall, and when the weather changes, the ponies and the horses all act like crazy people. And the weather is definitely changing, and they all, try to get that all in there. They all have had the zoomies and been running around and bucking and kicking and being wild. They do that anytime like the weather changes, and it's been like 70 degrees. This morning when I got up, it was 43 degrees. It was very chilly, which I love fall. Well, I don't like being sick, but I like fall. Sickness seems to come with the fall, but fall is like one of my favorite seasons, fall and spring. And so we just take what we get. He's upset because he didn't get any. He still has hay in his bin, but he wants this. So Desitin, yeah, that poor horse, that horse has been through the ringer. It is so bad. He has honestly been through so much, and I feel so sorry for him, but I'm doing everything I can. Like, here he is. I'm keeping the Desitin on there, but it's like healing up, but it's like dry and cracking, and there was some blood, and so I'm trying to help him the best I can. But it's starting to get itchy too, so he keeps rubbing it on things and like rubbing off the Desitin, and it's just so frustrating. But it's healing, which is good. You know, that's what we want. But it's hard to keep it on there when he keeps rubbing it off and itching at it. So here you go. Hi, sweetheart. I know you're looking for a treat. You're such a sweet boy. But if you didn't know, or if you're new here, he was really sick, so we put him on a medicine. And basically the medicine caused him to be extremely sensitive to the sun, which I didn't know. And so then he got a massive sunburn on his nose. So he went from being sick and having to have IVs to then having a sunburn, a terrible sunburn that I'm now treating. The vet said they have a product that I can use, but they said Desitin is literally the same thing, and I have Desitin on hand, so instead of running to the vet, I'm just using this because I need to take care of him, and they're like, it's the same thing. Oh no. I'm so sorry, Jeannie. I'm sorry, genuinely. Oh my gosh. This is not that. I've had COVID. This is not COVID. This is just a sickness, but that sounds horrible. I'm so sorry. I'm just spraying these guys off. The flies aren't bad. Why do you always have to walk away, Normie? Normie, why do you always do that? Here's Mr. Moosta. I'm just going to spray him quick. The flies aren't too bad, but I am making sure the flies are not bothering them today. No, we're not dealing with that crap today, are we, lovely? Nope, they're not terrible. And then she decided, we still can't find the spot. She rubbed against something and scraped her flank, and we can't find where she did it because I try to horse-proof everything here and make sure there's no sharp points. We don't know where she did it. I keep looking. I'm like, okay, it's like this height. Like, what's at this height? I'll show you her flank. It's better. It was just a little scrape. But I'm so bothered because I want to figure out where it happened. Here. Hey, Lovey. It's just Mama. It's just Mama. Oh, it's okay. Right here. It was like a little scrape. And it was never anything major. But I just get so annoyed because I can't figure out what the heck she scraped it on. Hi, honey. They're always, no, there's no such thing as horse proof. You can do everything. You can try your hardest. They will still find something. Won't you, Mr. Moosta? Won't you, Mr. Moo? Hi, buddy. You're such a good boy. So I'm not going to tell you guys everything, but you guys know, like, I do rescue with horses. Puppers was kind of a rescue situation because she was in a little crate in a one-bedroom apartment when I got her. But has a potential to be a rescue situation with a dog, and I would jump in head first. It's a golden retriever who looks identical to the golden retriever that I had put down, and I'm not positive yet. I don't know. but there is a situation that's kind of arising where I may have the potential to take on kind of like a rescue situation with an adult golden retriever. I love golden retrievers. They're my favorite breed, and I would love to do that for a golden. My first golden was a rescue. My second golden was a breeder dog who I got after they retired. She lived in a garage. So I guess all my dogs have kind of, the two goldens, and I guess they've all kind of been situations that weren't great that they came out of. But my first golden that I had for 10 years came out of a rescue situation where she was abandoned in an apartment. They moved and they left her there. So that was Holly. They moved, they left her there, and then we got her when she was a year and a half old, and she was an amazing dog. And this dog is a golden, 4 years old, and it would be a rescue situation. She has a significant eye injury that I don't understand her full story yet. That's why I don't want to tell you guys too much, because I don't understand like the full story of what happened. But basically, her eye has an extensive injury that's not being treated. She may need to actually have the eye removed. But I don't know, because when you're doing a rescue, something like this, I'm not working through someone to get a rescue. I'm working by myself because I saw the dog listed and I can see that there's severe pain and I can see that there's something very wrong with it. But I'm not working through anyone, so it's just me and the person. And so you try to be as nice as possible and get as much information as you can and then get the dog out of the situation. That's what I did with both of my dogs that I have now. Or my dog that I have and my dog that I had put down, is I'm not working through a rescue. I myself can see that there's an animal that's in a situation that's less than desirable, and then I just take it upon myself to get them to a better place. And this dog is the spitting image of my dog that I lost, that I had for 11 years of her life. This dog is identical to her, and it's just like hitting me hard. So I'm trying to keep at good graces with the person, because I need to acquire enough knowledge to know things about the dog. But it also is definitely a rescue situation, because they definitely have not gotten the vet care, and I know that for a fact, that it needs. And the dog is definitely in pain, and that's hard to see. Especially, I love Goldens so much. They are, hi. I call Normie's the golden retriever of horses. Yeah, I have to be kind, even though I want to, even like when you rescue a horse, you have to be kind to get the horse out of, or to get the animal out of the situation. You have to keep your composure, even though everything in you is like, how can you do this to a dog? Like, basically nonchalantly saying, oh, it's not really a big deal, but the dog is squinting and the eye is oozing out something, and you can see part of the head is swollen, and it's just like, oh my gosh. I mean, it's not a big deal. That is a big deal to me. That is a huge deal for a dog. And I think what's hitting me so hard is she looks so much like my dog I lost. She looks identical to my dog that I lost. And I had that dog for 10 years. That golden retriever, it's a red golden retriever. It's identical to my dog. And I'm just like, my heart is for golden retrievers anyway. I love golden retrievers, but that is like so sad to see. And you can tell that she's an extremely loving dog. From the pictures I've gotten, she's an extremely loving dog. So I'm just hoping and praying that they keep responding to me, and that I can keep going. I honestly, if we can just, I would just come. I can't pay like a ton of money for a dog that is going to need extensive vet work. So if we can come to some kind, I don't know, I will keep you guys posted. It's kind of really tugging at me because I miss my dogs. I miss my indoor dogs very much. And I would love an adult golden again. And I would love to rescue because so many dogs need rescuing. I love puppies, but there are so many dogs that need a home. Yeah, Nicola, I'm so... Same thing for my horse. Heather John knows. Oh, thank you, Malu. I am... If you guys saw too, you would understand where my heart is at. Like, it's very hard to look at the pictures and then have someone telling you it's not a big deal. It's really not that big of a deal. It's like, I can see her eye. I can see that she can't open it. It's like pussing around there. There's something very wrong. It is a big deal. The dog needs to be seen by a vet immediately. And that's like, I'm telling you guys, if I can get her out of the situation, I will. Like, no questions asked. I'm just trying to acquire enough information because I can't take on a dog that has like aggression with food. I can't take on a dog if it is not good with children. Or has aggression with children. You know, there's certain things I can 100%, yes, I'll deal with that. I'll deal with that. I'll deal with that. I'll help with this. But there's certain absolute no's for me because I have a family. There's certain things that I absolutely cannot take on in a dog or any animal, to be honest. Meanness is one of them, like meanness and aggression. Like, you can't have an aggressive dog with children. It's not, it could be fatal for the dog, honestly, and fatal for kids. So there's certain things I have to look for and that I have to do before. I can't just go all in, which I would love to. And eventually, when it's just me and my husband, there are so many risks that I will take because it will be just me. But I will take more on more risky things. But for right now, I can't. Children, food, chickens, yeah, animals, other animals. Most Goldens, yes. That's why Golden Retrievers just don't have problems like that. I have to ask, but they don't. They just don't. Usually, I mean, if you're going to take a gamble on a dog, she would be the one. Because from the pictures, I can just see that she's a loving, kind, sweet dog. 4 years old. And I just don't understand enough about her situation to know, like, why this is happening to her or what is going on. And I don't think they've had her long enough to understand her situation or what's going on. I don't think. But when people answer your questions very vaguely, it's very hard to get to the bottom of things when people are very vague, and people will be very vague when they don't know a dog, or they're trying to make money off of a dog, or they're flipping a dog. So somebody gave it to them for free, they're trying to sell it for $200, something like that. People will be very vague because they don't have enough knowledge to share with you, and so they will pull things out of their butt and make things up and lie, and it's disgusting. And I have a feeling that's the situation that's going on here. And you know what? As long as it's a kind-hearted dog that needs help and they're not asking a ridiculous rehoming fee, I don't care. I will just get her out of that situation. Retrievers are darling. My long-haired Doxy. Oh, I've thought so much about Dachshunds. I don't think they're the right fit for our family, but Dachshunds are adorable, and yours are absolutely the cutest. Is she on a farm? I don't think so. I think she's in an apartment. I'm willing to take the time to adjust a Golden Retriever to animals because I feel that Golden Retrievers their nature is, they're just genuinely usually very good with other animals. I'm willing to take the time and let her, like, slowly get to know the horses, and even if she has to be leashed, I'm really willing to work with a Golden on so many things because they are an amazing dog. They are just the most loving, kind. I love them. Obviously, you guys can tell I'm biased. They're the best. I love them. So, anyways, Have to, Finn and Piper. We love Finn and Piper. Dog fight. I don't think, not Goldens. I don't think they would use a golden retriever for a dog fight because golden retrievers would be the worst. Golden retriever would not work for that because they're so loving. They don't fight. I've never met a fighting golden retriever. Maybe they exist, but I've never met one. Hey there, Moo. Here's Moo. He's saying hi. Hey, buddy. It's almost time to clean that out for you. Poor buddy. Mr. Mosta. He's trying to get better. As a bait dog? Oh, that could be possible. Oh, that's horrible. I would hope not. Hello, Danetta. Welcome in. So I'm not going to be on this live for too much longer, and I hate to end it so soon, but I am currently in contact about this dog, and so I want to keep communicating and see where this goes. You know, I told you guys I wasn't ready, and somebody said on one of my lives, when the right one comes along, you'll know. And I feel like if I can rescue this girl, it would be full circle. Like, it would just mean, like, it's rescue, which is what I want to do. It's an adult dog, which I definitely want an adult, and it's a golden retriever, and I love golden retrievers. And the whole situation just, it would mean so much to me. Like, I think she, you know, I don't know because I don't know her, but just from what I've seen of her, she just needs a vet. She needs care, and Goldens like are lovers. I think she's just going to be a loving, sweet dog. She just needs to be cared for, and she needs to be seen by a vet. I can't believe an animal looks like that and hasn't just been checked out. It's nuts to me, but yes, and rescuing dogs can be tricky, but I have done that with dogs that are not in a rescue. I'm not rescuing them from hey Bubba's, come here. I'm not rescuing them from a shelter. I'm just doing it myself. Instead of them ending up in a shelter, they just come here. They're just skipping the halfway house, you know? Because you see them, and Goldens don't usually end up in a shelter, but what I would be concerned about is that somebody would buy her. This is my biggest concern. Somebody would say, hey, a golden retriever. I want that golden because she's a female. If she's not fixed, they'll use her for breeding. Who cares if she has a bad eye? She can still have puppies. That's my concern. Because if she's not fixed, that's just a recipe for disaster to rehome a dog that's not fixed. Like, especially a purebred and a golden retriever. Puppers will accept a gold. Oh yeah, see, puppers, honestly, I believe, would accept any dog as a friend, any younger dog, but older dog, I think would be a little bit more challenging, but a golden, because that is what her mom and her sister were. Her pretend mom and her pretend sister were Goldens. She just loved them. I mean, those were her best friends. So I think, oh, that would be something so easy for puppers to transition to. The shelters are overflowing. Yeah, we do. Yeah, and they get to a point where they won't take them. Then people are really screwed because owner surrenders and things like that, and other people can't, like, there isn't any owner surrender because they can't take anymore. Really sad. Concerned about cancer a bit. See, I don't know. I wouldn't know until I had her seen by a vet and had testing done, I'm sure. You know what I mean? Could it be cancer? Could it be that she poked her eye in something? Could it be that she needs surgery? Could it be that she needs to have the eye removed? Because that's a thing where they just remove the eye and the dog lives a happy, healthy life with one eye. Like, I have no idea. I just know it needs to be checked out and it hasn't been correctly addressed. Yeah, now I'm going to think about that forever. Yep, cancer you can work with. Raw diet. Yep, I worked with cancer before. Raw diet. And that I plan to do a raw diet no matter what. So, oh wow. Are the sweetest girl ever. I don't think you've watched enough of my lives. Did I say that? You should have a conversation with my husband. And she's married. Thank you. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm married. And my husband's a saint. So there's that. But I'm probably gonna jump on out of here. I don't know, guys. I'll keep you posted on what happens. I've seen it too, where if somebody could ghost me, I could just fall off the face of the earth and they could just stop talking to me. It's right now the conversation is through email, and so at any time, I just may not. I don't know what goes on in people's minds, but I'll keep you guys posted. Oh, you guys are so nice. I'm gonna, oh, can I show you guys what I made? I can't eat it. I can smell it. I can't eat it because I'm sick. But this is what I made today. So Mike and the kids get apple crisp today. When it starts to feel like fall here, this is like my favorite thing to make. So Mike and the kids will get to indulge and I'll get to watch. I love how loaded that question is. I'm actually going to answer it. What did you do today? That's such a loaded question. I taught my son. I took my kids to school. I packed my kids' lunches. I made apple crisp. I did laundry. I cleaned the house. I did dishes. And what else did I do? I need to vacuum, but I haven't done that yet. But I'm going to go now and I'm going to vacuum. I emptied all the garbages. I kept fixing the 3D printer because it was screwing up a print. Yeah, I think that's all I did so far. Oh yeah, I made breakfast and I made lunch and I made the plans for supper. And in fact, I'll have to get on the supper boat. But yeah, that's what I did. Oh, Danetta, yes. Oh, Danetta, oh my gosh. Prayer sent. Yep, we are praying. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, I'm gonna roll out. Take care. Danetta, we're thinking of you. Yes, I did the animal. Oh, that's right, Mary. I didn't even mention that. And then I fed my minis, and I took care of my bigs, and I put ointment on Moo, and I sent them out to pasture, and then I brought them in from pasture, and then everybody needed a treat because I can't go visit my horses without giving everybody a treat. Yep, see you on the next one. Anyways, everybody take care. I will hopefully talk to you tomorrow, but it's subject to change. Oh, I wanted to show you guys. I don't have it here. I'll have to show it on the next live on Saturday, and I might take you guys with. It just depends on how I feel and if I go. But Mike's going to go to his very first car show, and he's going to take his old truck to the car show. And so I took poster boards and made it like poster boards that show pictures and things and tell the story of the truck. And it's really cool. So if we go, I might do a live at the car show, which I think would be absolutely fun to show you guys. So maybe I might do that. I think it would be fun. But yeah, I made poster boards and stuff, and this is the very first time that he's taken the truck to a car show. It's not finished yet, but I was like, what the heck? You can still go and have fun and show people it. Like, I think it would still be fun to do. So the green one, yes. Yep, the 57 Chevy 3600. I know that now because I had to write the poster out, and now I'm going to remember it forever because I had to literally put, I should just show you guys. I have it put away, but I'm gonna dig it out. Okay, see, I did too much. Anytime I do too much, like I ran outside and I've been running around doing things, anytime I do that, then, so here's the poster boards. They're big, thick, like foam boards. This is a picture I took of the truck. Pictures of everybody, kids, building it and putting it together, and like the process kind of what he did to put it together. But, and then in here is like the story of like it, kind of. So yeah, can we be friends? And my homie and my dude. Okay. Yeah, subscribe, because we go on lives and we hang out. My content is usually rescue horses, but occasionally we yeah, so that's that. Oh, thank you. And it is orange. Very cool. Yep. Like and subscribe if you want to hang out. Great group of people here. But yeah, so that's gonna go on Saturday. Weston is from the Netherlands. Oh wow. Awesome. Well, welcome in. Holy heck. We got people from all over the place here. Welcome in. Everybody stay safe. See, I did too much. I did too much. Now I need to sit down and drink some fluids and not do this, because my body hates me when I do this. Everybody take care. Have a good rest of your day. I'll hopefully be on a live tomorrow, but if not, hopefully Saturday.
Said they're gonna make a thread.
Everybody take care. Oh, really?
They were gonna make a thread.
You take care of yourself too, Danetta. I mean that, girl. Let me know how it goes.